What's up, everyone? My name is Colby, or as I'm better known as on Twitch, Instagram, and here on YouTube, Serial Killer. If this is your first time here, thank you for stopping by. I really hope you like the video. I hope you like the channel. If you do, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If this is not your first time checking out the channel, welcome back. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Um, in this video, I keep going with my series on how to put together the models that come in the Blood Bowl Season 2 two-player starter set. And today's video, I am putting together the Troll for Blood Bowl. And I wanted to do this and the Ogre separately, mainly because you can get these models on their own. And so this way, if somebody does pick up the model, this is an easy way for them to be able to watch a video on it without having to watch videos on how to put together like the Black Orcs or anything like that. So with that being said, again, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. It's actually what keeps me going on making these videos. Seeing the interaction with you all is awesome for me. I love checking and seeing people comment and having conversations back and forth. So with that being said, I think I've taken up enough time. Let's go ahead and take a look at how to put together the Troll for Blood Bowl. Real quickly, let's take a look at the tools that we're going to be using, just in case anybody is new to the channel and haven't seen any of the other videos. This is going to be the sprue clippers, and this is what we're going to use to cut the pieces off of the sprues. Right here, we have a mold line remover. And if you don't have one of these, I can't stress it enough, you need to get one. These are awesome tools. It's not sharp, and it really helps get all of the mold lines off of the models. So instead of using a razor blade or a box cutter or something like that, this is a lot safer to use, and I highly recommend getting one. I also recommend using the gel-controlled super glue. That way it's not as runny as regular super glue, and the gel control likes to stay in place. So I usually use the Loctite super glue, and so yeah, that's just my recommendation on super glue. And then I also recommend having a set of files to be able to clean up any pieces that you need to on the model. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at the sprues, and we will see which ones we are going to need to put together the Troll. As you can tell, the Troll comes on two smaller sprues, and so you're going to want to get the sprue that has, it's going to be a green sprue, and you're going to want the one that has kind of the open spine, and also the one that has kind of this rigid spikes here. So look for those two. I've set it up to where the Games Workshop Limited is actually at the top, and you will see different numbers on each piece of the model on the sprues, and so that's what you're going to be looking for while we are cutting this out. So let's go ahead and take a look at instructions, and we can see what is going on with the Troll. So right here, it looks like to start with, we are going to need pieces 7, 8, and 9, and we will go ahead and put those together. So let's go ahead and cut 7, 8, and 9 off, and we will start working on putting the Troll together. And once you have those 3 pieces cut out, go ahead and take pieces 8 and 9, and this is actually going to be the foot of the Troll. And so you're going to take it, and you're going to see that there's little teeth right here on the side, and the Troll's foot is actually in a bear trap. So look for the bottom of the toe right here, and that is going to sit right there in that other piece. So go ahead and make sure that it is flush, and when it is flush, we can go ahead, glue that together, and then we will put the leg onto Troll foot. Once the foot has dried, you can go ahead and dry fit the leg onto the foot, and right here on the, I guess if you're looking at the piece, it's going to be on the right hand side. You're going to see that little bump right there. That is just going to fit right onto the foot, and so it should just kind of dry fit in there pretty easily. Once you have that dry fit and it fits well, go ahead and glue it together, and we will move on to the next pieces we're going to need. Now that we have those pieces put together, let's go ahead and take a look at what we're going to need next. And it looks like we are going to start on the body. So let's go ahead and cut out pieces 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we will start getting those cleaned up, and then we can put them together. And now looking at these pieces, you have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So with 1 and 2, make sure that the spikes are curved down, and it's going to go right into that groove on the spine area of number 1. So when you have that in there, go ahead and put some glue on it, and then we will see how to put on piece number 3. With those two pieces put together, we can get this small little fabric here, and this is actually going to go right here on the side of the troll on the back. So if you have the back facing you, it's going to be on the right hand side, and you're going to see just this little break here in the fabric, and it's actually going to sit in line with the top of this fabric. So it's just going to create an overlap in this bottom fabric. I know that's kind of hard to see, but that's actually where it's going to sit. So once you have that in place, go ahead and glue it down, and then we will put the stomach of the troll on the body. And with that little piece put onto the back of the troll, we can take the front of the troll and just dry fit it to make sure the two pieces fit together well. And if they do, go ahead and glue the two pieces together, and then we will take a look in the book to see what pieces we need to cut out next. And with that done, the troll is starting to take shape. So there is the body of the troll. Now let's take a look at the next pieces we are going to need to cut off. And it looks like the next pieces are going to be pieces 13 and 14, and let's go ahead and cut out 16, 17, 18, and 19, and put all of those together at the same time. With all of those pieces cut out, we can go ahead and start gluing them together. So go ahead and take pieces 13 and 14, and obviously this is going to be end. So just take the pieces, and these two fingers are actually going to go in between the other two, and so once you have that, just go ahead, glue those, and then we will start working on the other pieces 16 through 19 that we cut out. Once that hand is put together, we can start working on the other hand. And to start with, let's go ahead and grab the foot and the bigger piece. And as you can see right here, this is actually his hand if you flip it over. And the leg piece is going to go in between his thumb and his other finger. So you kind of set it in there, and it should kind of fit in there pretty easily. So once you feel like you're comfortable with where it is sitting, go ahead and glue it together, and then we will move on to putting the head and the ball on the goblin. The next two pieces we're going to be using are the head, so you will just dry fit the head onto the model, and it's going to be facing to the side just a little bit. You can see that it actually fits in there pretty well. So go ahead and dry fit that and glue it, and then do the same with the wrist. The football itself will just fit in there pretty easily. It's actually pretty tight in there, but go ahead and glue those two down, and then we will look at the pieces that we need to finish putting together the troll. And here's what the pieces should look like so far for the troll. And Now that we have those pieces together, let's go ahead and get the other little pieces that we're going to need to put on the troll, and we will put those on first, and then we'll put these together. So taking a look here, you look, the troll has a couple of different pieces we are going to need to cut off. So taking a look, it's pretty much going to be the rest of the pieces on the spruce. So it's going to be 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, and 15. So go ahead and cut off 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, and 15, and we will start putting the troll together. Now that we have all the pieces cut out and cleaned up, you're going to take piece number 5, and you will see these little grooves inside the spikes. And at the bottom of the foot, you're going to see those grooves as well. So it just fits in to where those grooves are just covered by the spikes. So once that is fit on there, glue that down, and then you will take the foot, it's going to go over the top of that ankle. So go ahead and glue those down, and then we will move on to the next piece. With that piece done, go ahead and take the wood plank, and you're going to see this gap right here in the body, and that is just going to fit down in there. And while you're doing that, also go ahead and take the little goblin that's in his hand and take his wrist here or his arm and dry fit those together, and it should fit on there pretty easily. Once you might have to turn it a few times to figure out exactly how it goes, but once you have that set on there, go ahead and glue it together, and then we will see where to glue this piece on. And the first thing you want to do before you put the arm on is go ahead and take this shoulder armor and make sure that this piece here that's coming up goes against the body. And so it's just going to fit right there next to the spike on his back. So go ahead and glue that down, and then we will glue the arm on. Now with that armor piece on, you can go ahead and take the arm. It's going to go on the right hand side, and you're going to see this chainmail, and it's going to sit right against his back. So once you have that fit in there, go ahead and glue that. And if you want to, go ahead and take the head, and it will just fit in pretty easily right there on the neck, and it's going to cover, the ear is going to cover that little groove right there in that shoulder armor that we just put on. So go ahead and glue those two pieces on, and we will take a look at the last two pieces we need to put on the model. Now with those pieces put on, we can go ahead and take a look at the last two pieces. So go ahead and glue the leg on first, because the arm is actually going to come over these skulls, and so it'll be really hard to get the leg on if you don't put that on first. So go ahead, dry fit that, and you can go ahead and dry fit the arm as well. And once you have both of those pieces dry fit, you can glue them together, and then we will base it and be done with the troll. The troll is going to be a little bit easier to base because it's got this extruded piece coming off the bottom of the foot. So just go ahead and fit it down into a slit on the bases, and once you have it where you want it, glue the foot and just put them on the base. And with that being done, the troll is now ready to go. So let's go ahead and take it back up top. I'll give you my final thoughts. And with that, the Blood Bowl troll is put together. So yeah, with that being said, I also have a couple of more videos coming out from the 2-player starter set. After that, I have a couple of other Blood Bowl teams I am going to be putting together. And I was thinking about it, and what is your favorite team to play, or what team are you really wanting to play? Let me know in the comments below, and maybe I can make some videos on how to put those together. But with that being said, also, please, again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. It helps the channel out, and it helps me keep making these videos. So, yeah, also, if you are a big board gamer or you also like to paint your models, I run a Facebook group called Mini Painters United Worldwide. I will have a link to it in the description below. Feel free to check it out. It's a great community, a lot of really awesome people in it, and they all just like to help each other out. But until next time, please leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of this video. What's your favorite team? What team do you want to play as or play with? Or what else would you like to see on this channel? But until next time, thank you all so much. Happy gaming, happy painting. I will see you later.